here at the start of the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's pedal to the metal. And it is go, 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 go. And here at this point, as they make their way through towards turn one, it is Danny Berejnay who leads them through. And it's Tom Manley in behind as well, as they now helter-skelter make their way out of turn one through towards turn two and turn three. Berejnay with a very, very decent lead. An advantage which can very easily sleep away. Heading up the long Kemmel straight. Josh Ito right in the mixer as well as he looks to try and challenge Alvaro Carreton. But a very clean getaway. Dylan Warren also making places. Nightmare though for Jake Benham, who is getting hoovered up by all the cars around him here. Istvan Pukki going up the inside of John Evans as well as Evans looks to go on the attack. A shaky moment though for the Aston Martin, and in comes Philip Presneder, who dives in down the inside heading through Rivage. He's going to lay down the power and look to attack Barry Burman this time around as well as they hurtle up the hill. This time wheel to wheel. Danny Berejnay now under threat from Tom Manley again as they head through towards Lake Com. It's Carreton though on the medium tyres, who now moves up into 7th, and Barry Burman down into 8th. Josh Ito smelling an opportunity of his own as well as they look. Oh, Barry's out! Goodness me! A massive crash. Barry Burman, a safety car has been released, and the Ferrari unfortunately bidding it coming out of Malmedy here. Jarno Opmeer though, we're on Opmeer watch here at this case. He's currently at the tail of the field as we now look to get set again here at Spa. Heading down now towards the line as Shipos looks to carry them through, and they'll put pedal to the metal for the second time in this race now. Patrick Shipos heads down through towards the source. He's comfortable and clear to Josh Ito in behind, but John Evans now situated further up in 3rd place this time around here at the restart has got Danny Berejnay in behind him too. Alvaro Carreton on fresh soft tyres already dispatching, keeping Shinaka Clay at bay as they fly over the crest out of Eau Rouge and Radion. Heading up through the hill now, here comes Berejnay on his teammate, shall I say teammate in this case, in the Aston Martin. John Evans heading up through towards Lake Com. Berejnay jumps him and moves up to P3. The field, Freddie Rasmussen also tucked in behind John Evans this time. Pressure hard tyre strapped to the Red Bull as he now swarms all over the back of Evans this time, and the Aston Martin at the mercy here. We have, of course, got also a battle for 2nd place as now, or should I say a battle for the lead, and Josh Ito has taken it off Sipos heading through the Lake Com section. I think obviously trying to cover off against Danny Berejnay. This might be a little bit too tough for him though this time around, and those softs are going to take a beating as time goes on. And look at this from Danny Berejnay, looking to open up the door. Shipos with the drag as they go 3 wide, heading up through towards Lake Com. Shades of Schumacher and Hakkinen all the way back here at this very circuit, and Patrick Shipos now leads the race, but at what cost? Because here comes Danny Berejnay coming down towards Rivage. Outside line for the Aston Martin, who can't quite find a way through. Brilliant stellar defending there from Shipos. He looked vulnerable, but he managed to hold fire.
In towards this final corner. Can anyone make any moves? No, Alvaro will send it a little bit late on the brakes. He looks for a move to the outside, but a contact as they head through into the final corner. On the exit of the corner, they go side by side further back as well. We've seen one of the other Red Bulls. They head down to turn 1 here, and Carreton got a good line as they head into the first corner. Who's going to take 3rd? Will it be Josh? Will it be Alvaro? And it looks like it's going to be the Williams.
Yeah, fantastic move there for Carreton, pulling off the surprise attack coming in towards bus stop, which teed up the run heading in towards La Source. He's made a number of moves to that section, loves it clearly, and now ascending through a Rouge and Radion. Josh Ito looks like the cork in the proverbial bottle, because here comes, of course, a Red Bull stablemate of sorts, Tom Manley, who was impressive in qualifying, as now Berejnay looks to defend the lead. Shipos now to the inside, trying to cover off any attack. The wall being lifted here in the top 5 is now Frederick Rasmussen, managing to jump past Josh Ito, who has lost quite a little bit of time now and is starting to fall down the field, because here comes Pukki down the inside through Rivage now, coasting through Bruxelles as he now beckons his way through Jackie X. 6th place now for Istvan Pukki.
But also couldn't find a move in towards that final corner as John Evans into the pit lane off of his hard tyres. He'll probably be onto a set of the mediums, as that's a move in towards turn 1 there from Tom Manley.
Yeah, Tom Manley now in the top 3, and the hard tyres starting to work wonders for the drivers that obviously boxed under the safety car. They got themselves a free pit stop and are now harnessing what they have been seeking out of that said pit stop as well, because here comes Rasmussen, who's not going to do exactly the same. He lurches past Patrick Shipos, getting a useful tow of Red Bull stable companion Tom Manley, who is still in 3rd place. And now look at a chase as well after Alvaro Carreton, who has had a stellar stint on these softs as well.
His strategy And still, Alvaro Carton leads ahead of Danny, ahead of Tom. Does Sir Williams pit this lap round? Yes, he does. Into pits goes Sir Williams.
Yeah, no surprises. Fassi boxing on the last lap. Caraton now doing exactly the same thing as he comes in to exchange his soft tyres now. I do wonder whether Jarno will come in and box the same lap as well. And Longue's going to take full opportunity and full knowing of that and try and make the move here past Wilson Hughes. Can't quite do it, but still a great display of dedication here from Longue, who whilst not necessarily on a strategy that might have garnered him a positive result, given the fact he started at the tail end of the field, he has a great chance here to topple all those in that top 8 and now looking to flex past the Scot. Wilson Hughes trying to defend here, but Longue forcing the issue down the inside through Blanchimont. He manages to take that P8 away, and the Frenchman sings here at Stavelot as now Caraton dives through now for P9.
Well, if no one's telling us who's going to the mediums are quicker, I'm sure Nicolas Longue is now on the back, of course, off Philip Pressure as Alvaro Caraton gets a 3-second penalty as they all head in towards turn 1. And actually, Alvaro and Wilson still going side by side. Alvaro makes a bit of contact. Into P9 goes Alvaro Caraton. Into P9 goes Patrick Sheebox. Brilliant move from the LP, but Alvaro's going to try and fight back in towards Rouge, but he couldn't quite get it done at the time. And now we can see Nicolas Longue gaining in on the back of Philip Pressure with about 30% of battery here for the Ferrari. All those ahead on a little bit less and some of them on a little bit more. This could be a chaotic end as they go 3 wide in towards Lake Cobb. Alvaro Carton does get the move done as Patrick Seaposs now back down to P11 as Wilson Hughes still sticks himself in the top 10, and through comes Ishmael Fassi in towards the braking zone at the bus stop chicane. Do any moves be made? We saw for a second Tom Manley closing in, but Nicolas Longue gets to try and make a move here on the back of Ruben, goes to the outside on the exit, bit of contact between him and the LP, and they go down to turn 1 side by side, and I think Longue might just have the move complete here, George.
Yeah, whilst he doesn't necessarily have the straight line speed, he has got enough in the tyres where he can still muscle his way through and has managed to displace Ruben Pedreño for that 6th spot too. And now we're on the final lap of racing here. Berejnay still leads. Tom Manley will look to no doubt try for the race lead as well this time as they climb the hill. DRS opens up. Manley knows he needs to pick his spot, and now they're going to go side by side. It's Tom Manley now who takes the lead of the race here on the final lap of Arskin here at Les Combes. Berejnay, though, I'm sure will try and come back fighting heading in towards Sector 2. He certainly is. He's in P12, not forgetting the penalties above. Jarno has got a P10 on the table. A great chance here now to close out the championship in great fashion. Of course, the title has been on the line. Jarno has been stellar in his last 4 races, taking victory back to back to back to back, with 5 wins in his last 6. Tom Manley, though, a sensational race here at Spa. The AlphaTauri driver comes across the line. It's victory for Tom Manley. The man hits the top with Danny Berejnay in 2nd. Freddie Rasmussen takes a blistering 3rd. Istvan Pukki in 4th. What a race, and without a doubt, one of the most sensational performances through the course of a season. Jarno Opmeer is your champion.